Hello? Oh, got it now. Thank you very much for your patience. Elena, congratulations. Another victory and into round 3. How was it playing another young, very competitive, very good opponent out there on the clay today?
Yeah, again, was a tough match for me. A lot of ups and downs from my side, but I think she's a great player. She was serving really well, so yeah, just happy to get to another round.
English questions, please. Yes, David.
Hi, Elena. How much did you know about her game coming in, and what, if anything, troubled you most in the match?
I saw her play last year also. I think she was having good results on hard court, and yeah, we never practiced, never played against each other, but as I said, she was playing really well, especially the serve, but from my side, I wasn't happy so much with the percentage of the serve. A lot of mistakes, I would say, was rushing again. So yeah, but overall, it's just good that I managed to win.
Okay, we're going to go to the middle here. These 2 questions. Thank you.
Hi, Elena. Congrats on the win. There is some evolution this year about in-game coaching. What can you say about that? If you use coaching during your games, and how do you feel with it?
Yeah, I always thought that coaching is actually good. It helps a lot, and yeah, of course, I use it as much as I can to get the information from the coach. Sometimes I also like to focus on myself, and I'm not aware of what's going on around. So I think it's great. And yeah, we used to have coaching also when they would come on the court, and now it's a bit different. But overall, I think it's really good for the game, and it's helping a lot.
Yes, go ahead.
Elena, congratulations on another great win. I am a big fan of the boxer Gennady Golovkin, Triple G,
Okay.
the ex-world champion boxer who also was born in Kazakhstan. Can you tell me, have you ever tried boxing or boxing fitness training? Can you tell us how you think boxing and tennis compare? Are there some things that are the same, and are there other things that are different between boxing and tennis? And finally, how confident are you that you can continue to knock out all of your opponents here at Roland-Garros over the next 2 weeks?
Well, of course, I know Gennady. I never met him, but yeah, he's great. And also, I mean, I never tried boxing, to be honest. Maybe it will be good for me to try, and I think it's very reactive sport also as tennis. You need to react and think really quick. So maybe I try one day.
Hi, Elena. Just wondering, I think you made a small change to your service motion this season. Just wondering what was that like to make that change, and how long did it take for you to feel comfortable doing it? And also, what did you do with your old clothes that you can no longer wear?
Okay, so about the serve, I would say that we're trying to change some small details, and it's not huge change, so it's just trying to get more serves with the same motion to get this power and just the timing, I would say. So it's non-stop work. And yeah, about the clothes, some are still with me, so yeah, I still didn't think about this.
Hi, Elena. I think a lot of people sort of look at your game and see it built around this big serve, and they think, and you won Wimbledon, of course, and so they don't naturally think of you as a clay court player. Do you think of yourself as a clay court player? Can you explain your level of comfort with this surface and your background with it?
I think that, first of all, my first WTA win was on clay. So from that point, I thought that I actually can play on clay. Of course, it depends where, the conditions, how is the weather, balls. Even here, it's quite different from Rome, the tournament I just won. So I think it's just, for me, different and longer preparation should be physically, just because you need to slide a lot, and physically it's just the rally is longer, more patient. But I think that I can play good, and just with the experience, with the years and matches, I can get just better and better.
Hi, Lena. Congratulations. I just wanted to ask you about your game. You make everything look so easy the way you play. I want to ask you about about the work that you put in. Is it a lot, and just to make it look so easy for us? Can you talk about the work that you put in?
I won't say that it's so easy, and of course we did huge work pre-season before Australian Open. Then now we constantly working and trying to improve with the team every day. So it's quite like busy days, even if it doesn't look like. We are practicing, recovering. There is really every day is busy, and just non-stop work.
I often hear your coach say, like, telling you to hit to big targets. I'm just wondering, what is the challenge of trying to play high percentage tennis when you have such big weapons, and you could probably, it must be tempting to you want to go for everything.
Yeah, it's true, because sometimes I feel like, okay, the ball is quite easy and I can go for it, but at these moments I need more patience, and not every ball, even if it looks like you can really attack and move in, because especially here the conditions a bit different. It's not easy to finish the rally. You need to come forward, and this is something we're still improving. And that's why he's also telling me a lot to go with the big targets, because sometimes I can play really heavy and just prepare the point. Just to be more consistent.
Elena, one of your sponsors is Red Bull, and they say Red Bull gives you wings. So how high can you fly here at Roland-Garros?
Hopefully very high. I'm very happy to be with Red Bull, and maybe today I should have drank a little bit before the match, just because I played so early, and it's unusual for the past tournaments I played. Was not easy also to wake up, but really happy to be with them.
You mentioned trying to be patient. Is that something that, as you were growing up, was something you had to learn, to be patient on the court, whether it was clay or another kind of surface?
I think so, because since I have big shots, I always kind of think that, okay, I can step in, move in on almost every ball, but that's not like this. And before I actually started working with my coach, I thought that I have a lot of patience, but apparently even on the practices, I'm still rushing and I want to do stuff like maybe not ready to listen, like the explanation till the end. So, I just probably want things to be quick, but this is not the way, unfortunately, in tennis. It requires a lot of patience. So, on this, I still kind of working.
Elena, who first gave you those strokes?
Sorry?
Who first gave you the strokes you've got?
The what?
Your first coach? Who gave you such a clean game?
Well, I think it was developing throughout the years, because when I started, it was not really serious, and I was just starting in the group of the kids, and I think it was difficult to really focus on every kid, since it was many of us. And when I was young, we moved also, we lived in another part of the city, so I was kind of changing coaches, but I didn't just develop through the years.
Any last English questions? Yep, Tumaini.
Did you keep in touch with any of the kids you used to play with when you were younger? Like, did any of them, try to become a tennis player, or was it just you?
No, actually, some of my friends are still playing, just different tournaments. Some of them went to college, and I was lucky to be in the group of kids, juniors, very competitive group, and I was kind of following them. Also very good coach since I was young. I would say from 12 till 17, like this period. So yeah, we're still in touch.
Which one of them became pros?
Anshpa, she's still playing, but ITF tournaments. And yeah, the other ones, they went to college, most of them.
All right, any other English questions? Okay, any native language questions?
Thank you.
No? All right, thank you, everyone.